What if I told you that one small habit done at 4:30 in the morning completely changed a woman's life? Not a rich woman, not a lucky woman, a woman who had nothing except a decision. Her name was Sophia. She was 34 years old, and life had not been kind to her. She lived in a small apartment with thin walls and a leaking ceiling. She worked a cleaning job, hospitals, offices, other people's homes, from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., 6 days a week. Her hands were cracked and dry. Her knees always hurt, and every Friday, when she cashed her paycheck, it was gone by Sunday. Rent, bills, groceries, debt. Her friends had moved on. Some had nice cars now. Some had families, businesses, vacations. Sophia had a broken fan and rice for dinner. She wasn't lazy. She worked harder than anyone she knew. But hard work at the wrong thing just means you're tired. Every night, Sophia would lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, asking the same question: is this all there is for me? She was not a failure, but she felt like one, and that feeling, that quiet shame, is something 80% of people watching this right now understand deeply. One night, Sophia was scrolling on her phone, like we all do, and she came across a short video of an old woman sitting on a porch. The old woman said just one thing: "Baby, the richest place in the world is not a gold mine or an oil field. It's the graveyard, because buried there are books never written, businesses never started, dreams never chased, by people just like you who kept saying tomorrow." Sophia put her phone down. She didn't sleep that night, not because she was sad, but because something inside her had cracked open. At 3:47 in the morning, she sat up in bed and asked herself a different question. Not, is this all there is? But, what could I do with my life if I actually tried? She didn't have an answer, but she made a decision. She set her alarm for 4:30 a.m. The alarm went off. It was cold. The room was dark. Every part of her body said, "Stay in bed. You work hard. You deserve rest." She almost listened, but she remembered the old woman's words, buried dreams. She got up. She didn't know what to do with the time, so she just made coffee, sat at her little kitchen table, and opened a free online course she had bookmarked 6 months ago and never started. It was about starting a small online business. She watched for 1 hour, then she went to work. That day felt different. Not because anything had changed, but because for the first time in years, Sophia had done something for herself before the world demanded anything from her. She woke up at 4:30 a.m. the next day, and the next, and the next. Some mornings she studied. Some mornings she wrote down ideas. Some mornings she just prayed and thought about what she truly wanted from life. Her coworkers didn't notice. Her boss didn't notice. Her family didn't notice. Nobody claps for you at 4:30 in the morning. There's no audience, no likes, no comments, just you and your future in a silent kitchen with a cup of coffee. 3 months passed. Sophia had finished 2 online courses. She had started a small side project, making and selling handmade candles and soaps online. Things she created during her lunch breaks and evenings. She made $52 her first month. Her coworkers would have laughed if they knew. But Sophia didn't tell anyone. She just kept waking up at 4:30. 6 months in, something happened. A woman named Grace bought one of her candles online and left a comment. "This is the most beautiful thing I've ever ordered. Did you make this yourself?" Sophia replied. "Yes, I did." Grace asked if she could make 30 more for her daughter's baby shower. That one order earned Sophia more than 2 full weeks of cleaning. She sat at her kitchen table at 4:30 a.m. the next morning and cried. Not because she was rich. She wasn't, not yet. She cried because she finally understood something no school had ever taught her. You don't change your life by wishing. You change it by showing up, quietly, consistently, when no one is watching. 1 year after that first 4:30 a.m. alarm, Sophia left her cleaning job. She wasn't a millionaire, but she was free. She was doing work that she chose, work that she built, one early morning at a time. Here's the truth nobody tells you. The gap between the life you have and the life you want is not luck. It's not talent. It's not connections. It's hours. Hours that most people spend exhausted in bed, scrolling their phones or watching other people's success stories and thinking, that could never be me. Sophia found her hours at 4:30 in the morning. Maybe yours are at 5 a.m., maybe 9 p.m. when the kids are finally asleep. The time doesn't matter as much as the decision to say, I will build something, quietly, consistently, even when no one sees, even when it's hard, even when the results feel slow. Because one day, and this is the part that will move you, you'll look back and realize that every single morning you got up when you didn't want to was a brick. And those bricks, one by one, built a life you're proud of. Sophia still wakes up at 4:30 a.m., not because she has to, but because that hour belongs to her. It always did. The question is, what hour belongs to you, and what are you going to do with it? If this story touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. You never know whose life that might change.